Hello, welcome to episode 53 of our RogueTech career playthrough. This episode, we are going to take this Blackout mission here, 2-star, right? Oh, 2.5-star, that's what it was. This one, Tactful Immortality. We're trying to get our funds at a nice spot before the next financial report in 9 days, which means we're trying to squeeze in as many of these missions as we can prior to hitting that financial report, and then we'll probably head for the next flare-up that we can find to bolster the strength of the Capellans in the galaxy. Alright, we like against Word of Blake. We're gonna take 1,000,000 C-bills, and it's more parts. Word of Blake typically has some nice stuff that we want to take with us. So let's jump in. Alright, get all these guys out. Got a max units that we can bring of 6, which means we're taking, oh, okay, means we're taking calamari in the Ostal, taking El Dulce in the Wolverine. What affinity do you have? Veteran in your, you only have 10 missions in the Ostal. Interesting. I don't think you lost affinity. Alright, so you can get negative 10% weapon heat generated. Ooh. And hold down. Okay. Then you can get reflective coating, takes lower energy damage, and high command. Negative 10% lance ability resolve cost. That would be pretty useful. Alright, we've got goggles. We can't bring goggles. Or we're not going to bring goggles. Maybe we do bring goggles, but his Ostwar is not ready. So maybe not. So then we've got Gravedigger and the Sentinel. We have, yes, maybe we do bring Bang. I was saying at the end of the last episode that we probably won't bring Bang along, but we, the Ostwar is not ready. So we probably do bring Bang along in the Warrior. Don't really fancy putting goggles in something else and getting him, what's it called? Getting him higher fatigue. Beach Ball, that's, you have him in the Swordsman, and he has Scrapper. And the Swordsman Scrapper gives Ace Pilot and Multi-Tracker. Okay, so we learned that he could do Ace Pilot last time on accident. And this time, so now we know he has multi-tracker too. Maybe that just means he can multi-target. Now, Goggles has been in the Ostwar for a while. What affinities he has? He has Agile. So the Ostwar has +1 defense and +1 melee defense. Okay, so he just has higher defense. Interesting. Always nice to keep an eye out on your, what's it called? Your affinities, because sometimes you just find a mech that you have a lot of good unlockable affinities. This Dervish has Missile Boot, which we already have with Frost. He also has Careful Aim, which means our offensive push can get really good on him. Alright, 6 of 6 units, 286 tons. Probably going to get that silly warning from Darius, but yep. But here we go anyway. The strikers are only real fire support on this mission. I guess we have a little bit from the warrior, and then the rest of it is going to be direct fire. The Ostal does have its LRM 15, but its primary role is getting in close. LRM 15 is, when it's moving a little slower, gives us fire support from it's able to stay in combat, but ultimately it doesn't have a whole lot of impact when for most of the fighting because we're shooting it in too close of range. Might be worth finding some dead fire ammo for it and putting that in instead of the standard ammo. Oh, witness and protection. So this is likely to be the turret ambush in the first location, where the witness set up a trap to kill whoever was pursuing him, and we're going to investigate the loss of contact, and we trigger the trap. It has become a predictable and silly setup, but it's one we should, once you've played enough of these missions, you know about, and so you need to be ready for. Because you can usually spot where the turret locations are, you don't want to put your back to any of them, or you end up with a AC-20 shells for the rear armor of your fire starter, as we found out a few missions ago. Alright, come on with the load times. Maybe we'll be able to pick up some more high-tech gear, like
reactor online.
what's it called?
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
SLDF cockpits, advanced optics, that kind of thing. Reminds me, we might want to see if we have some extra advanced optics to place on one of our mechs. Alright, 2 main settlements, do a sweep. You know how this goes, yeah? Let's do a sweep and get more info. It's just, it's never just a bad comm system. Literally, the first target zone is here. Yep, there's a big turret there. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead. Launch UAV. We're just going to launch the basic one for this map. Can we go down? Okay, so we got to go around.
Move into position.
Moving.
Get Zukov out on the road. Same for a striker. Warrior will swing wide. We don't fancy getting it shot down by their turrets. Hoping to keep him kind of out of range. Alright, yes. Oh, he actually can move decently fast.
Copy that.
Who do we send
motion,
in?
Commander.
I think we send Zukov in, since he's got decent armor, and if he gets shot up,
Moving out.
you'll send the warrior in too.
Yep.
UAV does not count as a unit for the investigation, I believe. Go ahead and get the rest of our units in some cover.
Got it. Roger.
Moving.
Have no doubt, it will be done. Moving to position.
Can't min distance 200. Alright, maybe that will work for us. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's long abandoned. Whew. Alright, so then the second settlement is way over here. You can either come up this road, come up this road, and then cross over there, or go around. And I think going around this way is generally the easiest. You get that kind of like pathway that leads around. It's always nice when map designers put in some like obvious,
Got it.
this is the way to go kind of
Moving.
paths. So, like,
Affirmative.
even if they're not, visually, taking up your UAV, just come swing wide. Like, sometimes they blend into the game in that they are a natural, like, road or something, but they still point the way that you should go. Sort of like these roads. That's a really long going away from everything kind of road. Alright, I'll come down
Enemy
here.
there. Confirmed.
Everybody get on the road and head for location. Get Zukov ahead of everybody. And the striker catching up. We may have to pause all the vehicles to wait up for the mechs.
Moving.
Min distance for a like quadcopter UAV unit seems kind of silly. Like, I get that the game is sort of, maybe it's not a quadcopter. I guess I'm assuming that it's a quadcopter kind of unit.
In motion, Commander.
Certainly.
But same for a chopper too. Like,
Location confirmed.
maybe it, like, you can brace, or you have to move a certain distance. It's like, do you not know how helicopters work? They can literally, like, move 2 feet to the left or something.
Yes, I'm there.
Slightly annoying thing. Like, maybe it's a game balance thing, but it
In
is
motion,
kind of
Commander.
annoying.
Consider it done.
Alright, we'll put our striker
Good to go.
into cover. I don't think we're close enough to trigger anything here. Yeah, we have to, like, kind of cross through the compound. Because it's witness protection, it's probably going to be a defend base. You never know, it could be an ambush. They've already,
In motion,
changed it
Commander.
up on us a little bit by
Of course.
making it,
Roll to that. Confirmed.
making the first location not a target ambush, which was a pleasant surprise.
Coordinates received.
Alright. Wolverine sprinting down the road. We don't want to rush in,
Moving.
because if we do, it's possible our Ostalt
Copy that.
has trouble getting into the fight. Simply due to the fact that he's slow. It's where the LRM-15 comes in, but we'd rather have his full firepower than, especially since, Alright, so we'll send him into the trees. Maybe he'll trigger something. No, alright, but he's close enough. We feel comfortable sending all our units forward.
On the move. On my way.
Alright, there we go. Too late. We've secured this site, and once we find that snitch, we're taking them with us to sever it, and there's not a thing you can do to stop us. So they haven't found our witness. You're outgunned and outmatched. Release your captive and surrender, or will be forced fire on your position. Oh, interesting. So, witness and protection where they've already been on the location. Right? Game's thrown a curveball at us. I don't think we've ran into this scenario before. Where or like the written scenario where it's witness and protection, but it's a like building ambush. All right, so we've got a Chevalier light tank. We have a striker M2A, another striker M2A, a goblin with a large laser, a goblin with 2 LRM-10s, and a hunter. Alright, we've got 20 shots for the Gauss rifle. 32% on basically everybody. He's a little higher for our ER medium. And he's higher. We'll go for this LRM goblin to see if we can get a hit. Nice. We actually landed the what's it called? Let's go UAV ping this striker. We landed the Gauss rifle shot. That was nice. Alright, sensor lock him.
Sensor lock on target.
Alright,
Orders.
our striker is gonna get up here
Moving out.
into some cover. Where is that goblin? Alright, so he's got a ton of damage to the side. We can fire at this striker's rear, which has 100 armor. Or this chevalier's rear, which has 80 armor. What's our hit chances? %, 24%, 24, 30, 24. We'll just go ahead and hit him. I'm not sure what his missile launchers are. Only 3 hits, okay. And now one of these guys gets to move, and then our sentinel can probably run up and smash the goblin the rest of the way. Right, so the
What is it already?
give you a kick. Sure, we'll dump a load of rockets. Hopefully we can
Take
finish it
this.
off. Ooh, we landed the kick, nice. And we hit one of the autocannon shots. Alright. Enemy tank down.
Mech destroyed.
Our back is open to some attacks from these strikers, which we'll see what he does next. We do have 4 evasion. Alright, they fire at our striker and land some decent shots. Alright,
Right here.
bang. We've got the hunter with the LRM-15. The goblin had the large laser. Striker and ER large laser and 2 street cuts RM-10s. Alright, we'll go ahead and fire on him. He didn't move, probably stuck on the rocks. Build a max evasion and hit his rear armor. Yep, solid hit. Demi Presenter, so they're like highly skilled. Striker probably needs to retreat a bit.
Systems holding.
Alright,
Waiting for
hostile.
orders.
Stepping up.
Heading out.
Go ahead and try and crack this guy's
We are
rear
on.
end open. Alright, yeah, so that's 2 vehicles down.
One less target.
A little sad that there's no like high-end mechs for us to salvage good like cockpit equipment from. Ouch. But
You have orders? Be there in a jet.
we might get just a hunter and or striker out of the deal.
Target acquired and locked in.
Okay, solid hit. 150 damage or something onto the rear of this striker. Shouldn't have much armor left. Right. Machine gun fire onto our warrior. They've activated base turrets. Oh. Well, that's annoying.
What is it already?
Where's base turrets? Alright, what do you have? Right, hang on. Heavy Gauss placement. Yeah, we're not showing that our back. Can you? Yes, this is a. Alright. Go ahead and kick this hunter in the side. And then all of our other fire
this.
is going to go into the heavy Gauss emplacement, I think.
Got a beat on him.
3 out of the 6 vehicles
Take that,
are now
bastard.
down.
Ready for orders.
Alright, what other turrets are we dealing with here? We've got Thumper Artillery. We have Ultra AC2. Where's the 4th turret at? There's always 4. It's a Striker, Goblin. Heavy Gauss emplacement. It's over here somewhere. Visually, I'm having trouble spotting it. Thumper, Gauss, standard UAC2. Yeah, I just can't seem to spot it. Are there only 3? I feel like there's a 4th one out there somewhere. Alright.
Aye, aye.
Anyway. We're gonna come over here. Blast the crap out of this one. Because we don't fancy getting shot in the rear with a Gauss rifle. In fact, our UAV is going to come drop its rockets on this one as well. Yeah, 92%.
All weapons committed. Short-range missiles depleted.
And Tank, you know, you're right next to him.
Moving to position.
Finish him off. The old dead fires.
Firing a full salvo.
That didn't kill him? Wow, okay. That's a bit annoying. Which means we're gonna take some more missile fire from... We have to check and see what his,
What's the plan?
200, okay. You know what? I'm gonna try something. 376 damage from a charge. And our attacker takes 44. Alright, let's... This thing does a ton of charge damage. Structure exposed. Wow. We almost killed that with a single charge from our tank. That is ridiculous amounts of charge damage. We have to do that more often. That is a super strong hit. Alright.
Commander.
Bang, we're at level 12. Calamari still gets to go. Alright, you're gonna come over. Whoops. And finish off this Thumper turret.
Heading out. This is everything I got.
Alright. Oh, so there are only 3
I'm
turrets.
destroyed that turret.
Almost every
Commander.
you know, base emplacement. We're gonna fire everything.
Firing.
Has you know, 4 turrets, but I guess not this one. Wow.
Turret destroyed.
I've never seen a turret cook off like that. That's crazy. I guess we... Ouch.
Taking
I
damage.
guess we, blew up its engine core and crit it in a certain way.
Got a beat on him.
Alright, you
What is
are
it already?
now... It's very low in rear armor. Go ahead and give him a nice sidekick. Yeah, so this particular Blackout
Take
mission
this.
is a new pattern that we have not come across yet.
Got a beat on him. Got a beat on him.
Alright, 2 vehicles,
Take
1
that, you
turret left.
bastard.
Let's see if we can't finish them off in 1 or 2 more turns. I'm not too worried about this Ultra AC2. The 2 strikers are going to be giving us more problems.
Copy that.
Get out of the fire. Yeah, burn damage. up his tailpipe. Should be pretty...
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, someone else can finish him off. Go ahead and step up to blast this one in the front with the Wolverine. Yeah, 99% chance. If we miss this Gauss rifle shot, the game is just screwing with us. There we go. You know, sometimes the game does screw with you. Alright, there we go. Vehicle destroyed.
Salvage that. Short-range missiles are out. Order
Alright, Alstal should be able to finish off this other hunter.
locked on.
Alright. Right, now we destroy the last turret.
Yeah?
Maximum. Oh. Maximum evasion so that it doesn't shoot our chopper down. It could still, like, it's definitely a possibility that it turns its gun. Oh, probably within machine gun range too. Yeah, if it turns and just pop, 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 no. It just shoots at our very heavily armored tank, who has extremely low initiative for some reason. Right, yeah, but still 117 armor in the front.
You should never come.
Solid hit from its guns. Yeah, this
What is it already?
is over with. One more salvo from the Sentinel should end the battle.
Got a beat on him.
Rockets
Point
are
defense
doing
destroyed.
work for him. Alright, thank you, Inter. Make sure the Swiftness makes a difference in the trial, especially when we get
Mission
paid. Alright,
successful.
so a little disappointing as to what we were, what was given as salvage options, but we're glad that we kind of could walk away from that without taking too much damage, and we still get you know, almost 1 million C-bills. A little bit of experience across the board, no injuries. Yeah, Sentinel, our leader of our company, leads the way with kills in his, almost gets shot through the back. We have to be a little more careful with him. Alright, so we could just get the LRM Goblin. It's got ice engine. We could get a Chevalier light tank. The fusion engine. So that's an option. Alright, so we could take 3 pieces of a hunter. Also has a fusion engine, LRM-15, 4 machine guns, and a flamer. We're gonna do that. We'll take 3 pieces of a Striker 2A and 3 pieces of a Striker 2A. Do we take 1 more piece of a hunter? Let's go see what we've got down here. Take 3 LRM-15s. Ballistic range. That's an interesting fire control system. We did want some dead fire ammo. Just fall off damage, but plus range. We don't have a problem with LRM range. So we could take some more ferrofibrous. Do we have any of that? We have 2, so we don't really need any more right now. I think we just take the 3 LRM-15s. We're gonna get a Striker out of this, and we might have some hunter parts already. So it's nice to just pick up 3 of those. Alright, so we get the Goblin. We get part of the Chevalier. We get a bunch of the Striker parts. Large laser, some engine cores. Do not want internal combustion engines. We already have 2 single heatsink coolings. We'll keep the standard engines. We already have 3 structure. And we got the streak ammo. Nice. How many heatsinks do we have? 17. Yeah, I don't think we need 11 more heatsinks. Alright. So, let's go and see if we can put one of these vehicles together. We might be able to get a backup Striker and a hunter out of the deal. which would be really nice to have. The striker is pretty flimsy these days with some of the tougher missions. Still surviving a few hits, but it's getting to the point where we need something heavier. Alright, 5 days for repairs. How do we want to do this? Yeah, I think we want to do that like that. It'll be 1, 2, and then everything for them will be ready. Well, actually, oh. Let's go take a look real quick, actually. Calamari, Pointer, they're all ready in 2 days. Oh, those are the other guys. The T-Bone, we're by 3 days for them. So yeah, I think this is fine. Probably fine. What units do we have available? Dervish, Firestarter, Firebee, Cattlemaster, Striker, Zukov, all the Scimitars, everything. So we might... Alright, yeah, let's pop into storage here. Alright. So we have the Chevalier, Firestarter. Alright, so we have 2 Hunter options. This one is Fusion Engine with an LRM-15 Zeus, a tag, and 2 machine guns and a flamer. And this one is LRM-15, 4 machine guns and a flamer. And I think the LRM-15 Zeus is 515 armor, this is 500 armor. So yeah, it's a little bit more armored, and it has the tag, which is more useful for us. So that's nice. We're going to go ahead and ready this one up. We will take the part of the RA and 1 part, oh, I guess 2 parts there, and confirm. Alright, Hunter Light Support Tank, ready to go. Panther, Pegasus, Scimitar, Striker. Alright, so we have 8 out of 5 parts for another Striker. Go ahead and ready that up based on 350. Alarm ammunition storage bay by 100% by dropping the Artemis 4 guidance system. Adds a half ton of armor protection. Okay, fusion engine 670. We'll take a look in just a second. We can also ready up the Goblin. I think we got all the parts for that. And we would want the LRM-15 Goblin, I think, for another fire support vehicle. Because the large laser Goblin's just not gonna... Oh, the Goblin's a medium tank, right. Just going back through, do this almost every episode, looking for different things we can ready up. One part shy on the Hunchback. Surprised we also haven't got a Blackjack thing. Alright, so we got 4 out of 5 Goblins. This is large laser. He's got ice engine. That's unfortunate. 2 LRM-10s or... Oops. 1 large laser. He's 660 armor. He is 660 armor as well. Go ahead and ready this one up.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
It's another sort of armored fire support unit. Love to get that Lindworm gunship readied up. Still need 1 more part for it. Also some of these heavy vehicles, because at some point in the not too distant future we are going to have to start, putting our lighter vehicles in the, scrapping them in order to... You're not a hovercraft, are you? I can't tell. Anyway, so this is the Striker 2A, and this is also Striker 2A. Yeah, so same vehicle, so we'll just move that like that. And then we have this Goblin, 660 armor. Oh, Striker actually has 670. And then the Hunter has 515. Let's get the LRM-15 Zeus versus the standard LRM-15. And let's get the tag versus the Streak SRM-2s. Alright. That's it for the vehicles. You know what, we're gonna hire somebody. We're gonna hire Flycatcher to be our... Is he a Goblin guy, or is he the Hunter guy? I think he's gonna drive the Hunter. Technician and ex-com star and athletic. Yep. Alright, we hire...
New mech warriors available.
And we come in here and we see Flycatcher.
Standing by.
He's got tactics already, which is, perfect for the Hunter.
Commander?
And him and Goggles. They could take a mission by themselves, right? Actually, they might be able to if it was... Oh, the B team. They could totally... If Goggles Osmar was ready, they could totally take that B team mission by themselves. Alright, we are going to wait 2 days just to get some pilots back. And we are probably in the next mission. 7 days financial report. The next mission is probably going to be this B team mission. Even though it's against the Capellans, it lets us use fewer of our units. Yeah, so
Reading you.
Yeah.
Bang, who can get more tactics or more guts. I think more tactics for him. Bang, we have beach ball, but his swordsman's not ready yet. Continue to work towards his melee ability. Calamari. Oh, whoops. And we should see which mechs are ready. Oh, Yellowstall is ready for Calamari. Nice. So we might just send Calamari in to,
Standing by.
Calamari, you getting Warlord or Phantom? I think you're taking Phantom. Because we want you getting, close and be hard to hit.
Commander?
Alright.
Ready for orders.
Foxtrot. Tracked APC, you need max evasion and visibility. Your job is to get in there and not get shot.
Commander?
Frost, we got Goggles. Moonlight. Oh, you get a lot of experience on you. Cattlemaster. We're not sure what we're going to do with him yet, actually. We'll have to do an analysis of all of our
Right here.
units. Right, Ubros, you're in a hovercraft. You need the escapist ability.
Training complete.
But now, okay, so now we have to reconsider melee abilities on vehicles because
Yes, Commander.
Pointer ramming the crap out of that turret was clutch in that last battle. He just took his tank and just ran the turret over.
Hearing you.
Alright, Two Black, you're the LRM, or you're in the Scimitar. Tactics, piloting, a little more movement. And then Vampire,
Standing by.
you can get piloting, guts. I think you can take guts.
Training complete.
Alright, so we've got enough pilots and units to take another mission. We may send just like a lance of light vehicles into one of these half skull missions. Except for, like this battle for the Capellans. And then send a couple of units in to support the B team. We should do the B team mission first, so that the Capellan mission will lift our reputation. That takes a hit from the B team mission. But that is it for this episode. If you've got any comments about some weird Blackout mission patterns that you've seen, as we just saw one we hadn't exactly seen before, let me know in the comments below so I know what's coming up potentially in the future. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.